Hi everyone. I just offered a new moon reading with 3 cards from the Mandala Oracle deck, and I want to share with you the meaning of each card. So tomorrow is new moon, April 27th, and the upcoming 2 weeks are going to be special, and the card you chose, 1, 2, or 3, is going to share what the topic is going to be. So for card number 1, that is the Divine Rebel, Ascended Master Kuan Yin and Pearl, and Crystal Master number 333. We bring you the blessing of the Divine Rebel. Divine Rebels shake things up, create a divine disturbance, and refuse to play by the rules. They do this because they love divine love. They know there is nothing as powerful as the unconditional love of the divine. It will have its way in the world, in the hearts of all living beings. It will not be tamed, controlled, restricted, or denied. If there is a rule that gets in the way of that love, then the Divine Rebel will find another way so that love can have its way. The Divine Rebel in you is not meant to do things the way others say you should. Some people may become frustrated with you because they won't know why you have to stand up and speak your truth. That's okay. Divine Rebels are not always understood, but they are respected by those who are ready to make love more important than fear, and who are willing to contribute constructively towards healing the world. The Divine Rebel does things that break stereotypes wide open. They dance when they are supposed to be sitting still. They argue when they are supposed to be quiet. They are serene when they are supposedly meant to be enraged. And they get angry when they are supposed to be calm. This is natural for a rebel. They are not trying to be different for the sake of it. They just go against the grain and don't play to type, because this is how they were divinely designed. Part of your life purpose as a divine rebel is to show others there's always another way, that the conditions the mind places on the world about how things should be done can and should be challenged. When the oracle of Divine Rebel comes to you, you are being acknowledged as one of the ones who are different and who are here to stir up loving truths in your own particular way. Maybe you are the black sheep of the family, so to speak, and don't necessarily fit in completely to any one social group. Maybe you seem to be just like everyone else on the surface, but underneath, you think differently. And maybe you worry sometimes that you are even a bit weird. Or perhaps you know you are a divine eccentric, and you are perfectly comfortable with that. You may even celebrate it, no matter whether your divinely rebellious nature is subtle or obvious. You are something of an outsider. You belong here, and you have a divine family, but it is made up of unique, creative, and unusual beings, like yourself, rather than necessarily being limited to your biological family. There will be times when you want someone to laugh with who gets you, and who respects you for who you are, loves you as you are, and doesn't want you to change for any reason. The people best able to do this are other rebels at heart. Rebels are free spirits who don't need to control others or be controlled to feel safe. They know that life is crazy, mysterious, beautiful, and uncontrollable, and that we can either hide in fear from the magnificent wild creation, or show up, jump on it, and go for a ride we'll never forget. You are guided to seek out and play with other divine fringe dwellers. Go to interesting events. If you have a passionate interest or hobby, go and meet like-minded people. Don't hold yourself back from connection based on pain of being misunderstood or rejected in the past. Those people just weren't your soul tribe. That's okay. There will be people who are looking for you, who need you, just as much as you are looking for them and need them. The divine will take care of it. You just need to be willing to put yourself out there and be open to meeting people. You'll know when you've met the right people. You'll recognize them as your soul brothers and sisters. Together you can support each other as you refuse to fall in line with the mainstream groupthink that holds so many trapped in fear, uncertainty, and ignorance of their own divine nature. Instead, you'll stir things up, create a loving fuss, and refuse to be told you cannot do what makes your soul come alive. If you try to clip your wings and your wild streak to join the real world, you'll feel as though you are abandoning yourself. You may want to fit in, to feel connected to the world, yet all you'll end up feeling in relationship with others who do not love and accept you for who you are is very alone. The real world that such people live in is not so real after all, and love that asks you to conform in order to be loved is not so loving either. There is far more for you to receive as you allow your divine rebel nature to emerge and guide you towards those free spirits like yourself, who perhaps also don't quite fit in with the mainstream. Then you can enjoy the creative sparks and fun that happens when you share your insights, wisdom, and creativity with each other. If you are concerned because you don't seem to have many role models, haven't yet found your soul tribe, wonder if you are quite possibly the weirdest person on the planet, or question whether or not you are actually meant to be living on another planet altogether, take heed. The Oracle of Divine Rebel comes to you with a message that even though you are not walking on a treadmill in a straight line, you are doing beautifully whilst dancing in spirals. You will attract your divine soul tribe and find your way to belong here, because you are meant to be here. There are no mistakes in the universe. As you relax, love, and accept yourself more each day, the universe will take care of the rest. So this is card number 1. Now comes card number 2. It is safe to be seen. Number 11, Archangel Gabriel and turquoise. And your crystal angel is 444. We bring you the gift of safety and being seen. Over lifetimes you have loved the earth, returning again and again to serve humanity, liberate the human soul from fear, and spread a message of love. You have spoken truths, shared messages, and inspired many. Yet, in your visibility, sometimes you have felt misunderstood and vulnerable. You have been admired and loved, but at times also feared and attacked for the empowering message you brought to the world. In you there is a memory of this, and although you wish to share your light with the world again, there are times when the thought of being seen doesn't feel safe. We are here to let you know that you are protected in divine grace. It is safe to open up to your inner knowledge and to share your message with the world. The light in you is stronger than fear. It is time to shine fearless and bright. Old souls know all too well that fear will not hesitate to destroy love if given the chance. You must not let fear do this to you. You have a choice. Through the loving power of your forgiveness, you give yourself freedom from the past pain, even pain from other lifetimes that isn't entirely clear to you, and the opportunity to begin afresh with fearless, vibrant, loving truth. You have many loving words to share and a higher consciousness to be. In your own way, in your own world, in your own relationships, you are a light bearer and a bringer of truth. Although you have had past experiences where this was not always well received, and sometimes resulted in abusive behavior towards you from those who were afraid of love, you have never closed off from your truth. You still know what you know. You may have become reluctant to share it so freely, but you cannot forget your inner wisdom. The oracle comes to you with a message. It is safe for you to be seen. In this lifetime, you are meant to be a spiritual leader of sorts, to bring through the light, peace, love, and guidance that others around you need. Don't be afraid of their reactions. Some will love you for what you do. Others might not understand or may resist or even attack in fear. But in truth, you cannot be harmed. You shall always be what you are, and no one can ever take that away from you. It is simply not possible. No matter how many times you have been blocked, denied, dismissed, or abused, you find your way back to the truth of your heart, again and again. So your soul has learned over time that your spirit is indestructible. It has learned that the truth of love is always there for you. Love will always welcome you into its arms, and you can feel at home within your heart, even if you don't always feel at home in the fear-based belief systems that so many still consider to be a reality. This oracle brings you guidance. You have already had these experiences in the past. You do not need to continue having them. You have decided that no matter what, you shall be in the truth of your inner light. You have decided that you shall continue to serve love by helping humanity as much as you can, because you know the divine loves the human race and has a plan for human evolution from fear into love. You know that love serves its own. As you serve love, love serves you. You have developed the strength of knowing your own truths. You have survived and healed yourself through situations that threatened this truth, and still you are here. You have heard lies, and you have chosen to release them and to trust in your truth. With your loving heart on your spiritual journey, you have learned how to shine true. So you are ready to be seen. You shall not be cast down. The love in you is stronger than the fear, rejection, doubt, or resistance in any other. You have no need to convince anyone or anything. You just have words to speak and a truth to be. It is safe to be seen for who and what you are. Let go of fear and take the next step on your life journey now. And the third card, Crossroad of Destiny. Number 42, Goddess Hecate and Mika. And the crystal goddess's number is 888. We bring you the empowerment of the crossroad of destiny. You are at a pivotal point on your life journey. This may be obvious to you with a potentially life-changing decision before you, or you may not realize the impact that an apparently insignificant choice is going to have on your future. Either way, you are at a point where you can leave the past behind and chart your course for a new adventurous chapter to begin in your life. This is not something you need to be frightened of. It is a sign you are progressing on your path. The crossroad of destiny happens when you have mastered a cycle in your life and a new cycle is before you. It is an opportunity that you can take best advantage of by listening to your heart. There is a certain comfort in familiarity. The world you have been living in has some sort of boundary, some degree of predictability, and certain things, people or situations you can rely upon to behave in particular ways. These familiarities can be a way you choose to feel secure, even if you know deep within that life is always evolving, and so are you, and that things need to change to stay fresh, healthy, and inspired. The truth is that familiarity doesn't really create security. Your mind may like to think it does. But this is an illusion. All things change in time. That is a natural law. What you and your mind need to remember is that you can choose to feel secure even through changing circumstances that lead you towards an unknown world. That unknown world will eventually become known to you, with its own boundaries and some degree of predictability and familiarity, until again, change knocks at your door, or kicks it down, and you are facing another crossroad in your life, needing to make decisions that will affect your future. The security you feel in this process comes from knowing that this is not random, though it might seem that way at the time. Destiny is not simply a destination. It is a living process that will cause growth and evolution in you as you shed that which no longer serves your soul and open up to receive that which does. You may wish to understand all the possible ramifications of your decisions, all possible outcomes, and then make a clear logical choice as to what will serve you. Although you can rely on logic and analysis, and perhaps you wish to start there if you are so inclined, it is through listening to your heart, the inner knowing and voice of intuition within, that will bring you the most joyful experience. You can either play it safe or play it true. The heart will guide you to truth. The choice might scare you at first, or you might feel excited about what you feel your heart is asking you to do. Your mind may not understand, and therefore create doubt. But the heart has its own wise genius beyond compare. It is the vehicle through which the divine plan is felt, and it is your flawless inner compass. The oracle comes to you with a message. Let all your choices come from your heart. If it feels right for your heart and there is joy there, even if you have to search beneath all the what if something goes wrong fears of the mind to find it, then do it. If you have recently made such a decision and are waiting to see if the sky is going to fall in on top of you, this oracle affirms you have crossed the threshold into a new way and that it is time to leave the fears of the past behind you now. If you are feeling that you need a crossroad, a choice point, to help you shift out of a habitual way of being that has become stifling to you, that you need a change to broaden your horizons or try something different, then the oracle affirms this. You can always choose to try and continue with life as it is, even though in due course it will change and take you along with it. Or you can be the spiritual adventurer along your own untraveled path, knowing that the Divine Mother watches over you and will protect, assist, and guide you as you find your way. It is safe to trust the call to new life you feel inside. It is your destiny urging you forward into so much grace. That was pretty intense. So 3 different cards, and I am so glad I can share this with you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and have a beautiful day and enjoy the upcoming new moon.